What's up, guys? Hope you guys like this little different display. I'm learning a little more on how to work with what I got. Yeah, sorry if it's bad quality or if it's I don't sound too good. I'm using my Apple camera and stuff. But anyways, so I wanted to share a video today. Like I said, like you guys can see in the title, be careful who you listen to, and the reason for that is because I want to give this example right here of like my house. Obviously, I'm not going to give the address away, just to respect my tenants' privacy and stuff like that, and obviously mine. But anyways, so yeah, I just want to show you guys. So I bought my house right here, as you can see with this money sign. That means that it was sold in that time. I bought it in October 2021, so almost a year ago, for 256, and it was actually estimated like what they think the price was of the house for 261. And looking back at this, it's I'm so happy I went through with this. Not only because of the appreciation, but because in today's world, as you guys can probably tell, interest rates are rising. They're on a rise, and they've been on a rise, and it looks like they might go up still some more. So, um, I mean, you guys can see it. You know, I got my interest rate at 3.2%, really good interest rate. I was talking to a good friend of mine. She's a loan officer. Her name's Riley, and she was telling me that I'm probably never going to see that again. Those interest rates, because it was at an all-time low. So, um, what's funny is that I remember back in October when or it was like June, because the closing usually takes 2 months. Um, everyone was telling me don't do it. Like, you're stupid if you're gonna buy right now. Like, prices are crazy. People are overbuying, and then market's gonna crash, and you're gonna regret it. And I was like, you know, one thing about me is that I always focus on. I look at those people that are telling me those things, and like look at their life, and that's pretty much how I base my opinion towards you, or towards what I think I should listen to, if I should even listen to you at all. Um, because the, from what I saw was that everyone back in 2021, investors, industries, everyone was buying real estate. And so I was like, you know what, I want to do this because I know I'm going to regret it down the road if I don't. I've been wanting to buy a house. I actually wanted to buy a house in 2020, and I decided not to, because it was like scary for me to go ahead and pull the trigger, get myself in over $200,000 in debt. But obviously there's a difference between good debt and bad debt. I mean, one can make you money, one is obviously making you lose money. So, um, uh, yeah, that's another video I can probably make about that. But anyways, so as you guys can see, um, so yeah, it's been slowly appreciating even right now in this time that we're at. And like I said, I bought it for 256, and it was even below asking price. I remember they wanted 265 for it. And my real estate agent, which is now my good friend, my mentor, Nick Palladino, he was the one that actually made this happen. He somehow negotiated to go down to 56. Um, and he was actually one of the guys that told me, like, like, buy it. He was like, this house is going to appreciate over time. It was built in 2020, so it's gonna be low maintenance costs. It's gonna be a good rental. Do it. And so obviously I was like, oh, I was excited about that. But then I would go to work, and then or the job that I was working at, and people would tell me, you're stupid, don't do it, you're gonna regret it, blah blah blah. All this negativity. Um, and it's funny because back in the day, people were saying the house prices were too high, but they weren't looking at interest rates. Interest rates were at all-time low. And now today's those same people are now saying, even though the prices are dropping on these houses, that interest rates are too high. So I mean, those people are just never gonna like they're those are the people that just never get anywhere in life because they're always just constantly finding a way to close up, their mindset of wanting to, move forward. So I'm super happy that I went through with this because not only because it appreciated over time. If I wanted to sell it today, I mean, you can see right here that I can sell it for anywhere from 315 to 320. I would guess, and I would make over 60K in profit if I were to sell it. I don't plan on selling it because I do think that it's going to appreciate even more over time. I plan on holding this house at least for another 5, 10 years, or we'll see. I might just hold it forever. I'm really happy with that interest rate, and I don't want to let that go. So I'm most likely not going to sell it, but I'm just giving an example that if I wanted to, I could, and I can make a potential of over 60K profit on what 8 months of holding that house. So, but yeah, and then another example that I wanted to give was that. So another mentor of mine, Ricky Gutierrez, he actually made a video about this not too long ago. But so check this out. I wanted you guys to see this. So let's say the median price range for the houses out here in Phoenix are 400,000, right? So if you wanted to buy a house right now for 400,000 at 6% interest rate, which is like the average interest rate right now in with any lender, you're looking at 2,338, and this is not including insurance, property taxes, all that stuff. So this is just the base rent. Easily, like another $300 add on top of that. You're going to be spending like $2,700 on a $400,000 house at today's interest rate. Last year, check this out. If you were to do 3% on the same price of the house, check that out. Almost like $800 off on a $400,000 house. Okay, add another 300, like I said, like almost 2K a month. But look at that, you're saving almost $700 in your payment from just having a lower interest rate. Now, let's just say you bought a house worth $600,000 last year at this interest rate. Look at the payment. Pretty much the same as if you were to buy today's world a $400,000 house in today's world's interest rate, almost the same. You see why people are hesitant about buying now? You can literally buy a more expensive house, most likely nicer and bigger, in a better area, for around the same, a little more, like a couple $100 more, at this interest rate last year, than if you were to, let's say, buy a $400,000 in today's world, and it would be pretty much the same. So you see how people are like, why people are hesitant now, and why if you didn't take advantage of those interest rates a couple of years ago, you were missing out. And so, hold on, let me make me a little bigger right here. Crap, no, sorry, I didn't mean to move the screen. Oh, there you go. Cool. So, that's just an example that I want to give. And so, I mean, like I said, just be careful who you listen to. One thing about me is that I was like, you know what? Even though most people were telling me not to do it, that I'm stupid if I do it, it's gonna drop and all that stuff. I looked at the people that are actually doing real estate, and I looked at, you know what? I didn't understand it as much back in the day, but now I do. And now I know why, people were going crazy back in 2020 and 2021 for these interest rates. And so, what I'm trying to share in this video is just Be careful who you listen to. Always ask, always get a second opinion, and don't be afraid to ask questions to the people that actually do it more. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I mean, I hope this was somewhat educating. You guys kind of saw what or somewhat learned something here today. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The first link down below is going to be my Instagram. Follow me if you haven't. I post on there daily. I post mostly the real estate stuff that I do on a daily basis. Motivational stuff. I try to stay positive there all the time. And yeah, follow me if you haven't. The second link is going to be, I teamed up with this Christian company organization that what do you call it? They have like some cool workout gear. If you want to show your faith, if you want to grab yourself some stuff, there's going to be a link down below. The second link, it's going to have, if you use the coupon code, it's going to be Show Faith, and it's going to be 10% off on that. I already ordered a couple of stuff actually, and I'm excited for it to arrive. I'm gonna probably do a video, working out with that gear and stuff like that. It's really cool. I like it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys, drop a like if you think I've earned it. Share with some family, friends. If you have any questions at all, DM me on Instagram. Me and my team, we actually buy houses cash. And another thing about that, so Ricky Gutierrez, I work for Ricky Gutierrez. He has the capital. He buys the houses cash. Nick Palladino, he's pretty much the guy that manages it and makes sure orders everything and makes sure things are going as planned. And obviously he's a real estate agent, so he'll obviously list it up once it's ready. I'm pretty much kind of like the guy that goes in there, supervises. I'll go in there, do the dirty stuff, and kind of make sure that the guys are on track as well, the contractors and stuff like that. I also talk to the contractors a lot since I speak Spanish, so it's a cool little team that we got going on, and we're always looking for deals. So if you live in, we're mostly focused in Arizona, so Phoenix area. So if you know a friend or a family that's looking to sell or wants cash for their house, message me on Instagram, and we'll give you a little cut of finder's fee, or I think, yeah, we can even do to where like we'll cut the profits or something like that. So anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a great week, and God bless you guys.